pushing on it. There you go, Berta. Yeah. It's not up to her standard. She's gonna tell the manager, and we're all gonna pay for it. I just don't want her. Yeah, that should work. And he hasn't seen Berta in a little bit, so he's excited. You excited to see your friend? Oh dear. Berta. Okay, down, Alfie. I don't like you climbing. I'll get you a cookie, buddy. Hold on. I don't like you climbing. Down. Alfie, down. I don't like climbing. I don't care who it is. Here. No, down. Down. That's better. I don't like climbing. Where did she go? Oh dear. I have no idea where she went. There you are. Cedar's trying to escape. There. Okay, the old women aren't interested in buying Girl Scout cookies. Especially when they're angry teenagers. Oh dear. Let's see if she wants a cookie. Oh, he's upset at me. Oh. Oh dear. She just galloped right by me. Here. Yeah, she hasn't seen her friend in a minute. Alfie's kind of pouting. So we didn't get the normal amount of dad time. Hey, Hershey. Yeah, I just got back yesterday night from a fun side job kind of thing. So everybody's upset. Slightly. I don't know where she went. There she goes. Here. Berta. She doesn't care. She's snorting. I got the ice pack, big girl. You got goopy in your eye. There, that's better. I just brushed him today. Again, tidied up his house a little bit. And then everybody got fresh clover. So these clovers are huge. These are from my folks' property. They got them all over there that big. They were much bigger when I got them, and they weren't as dried out, but I've never seen clover that big. And I got some daisies mixed in here somewhere too. Yeah, right there is the wild daisy. They can eat that kind of stuff. It's good extra foraging stuff for them. Try to give them a little bit of forage in their diet, and kind of been picking up with that in the last couple months more. Really? I didn't know. Because I saw them and they're huge. Huge. Usually they're like that size. That's a normal size. And they're kind of spindly like that, you know. The leaves aren't really that big. And I brought them that and some wildflowers, edible stuff, because their field hasn't been sprayed since like the 1970s. So they're not doing anything with it, and he doesn't cut it, so there's a bunch of buns that live there. They're busting boulders out of a hole. Running electrical, not fun. And now they're all mad because Dad was gone for a couple days. Yeah, and you don't have your normal buddy. Oh dear. Yeah, 2 of them. I know. I don't have any more cookies. You want to give Berta a kissy. Oh. So everyone's upset with me, you know. Berta was the only one that came around real quick. She doesn't care as long as Dad brings us back something good tasting. As long as Dad brings us back something good tasting. Might have to try some lemongrass too. They got that up there. It just grows wild. A whole bunch of apple trees too. I was pretty busy, so I didn't have that much time to pick up. So I only got like 2 bags full of clover and mixed vegetables or stuff. Oh, they are. They get butthurt, especially when I leave them. He doesn't normally nip, and he's been a little more kind of mouthy lately. It's not really nipping, it's just like a kid kind of tugging at you saying, hey, let's get I got a cold pack for you, old girl. And it suits Berta. It's got witch cauldrons on it. You that giant black rabbit that they talked about? The Bell Witch. Giant black rabbit. Give this to her, let her cool down a little bit. Here, girl. I know. No. It's just to cool you down. Her feet are looking a little bit better. There's still that bald patch, but it's not as red as it was. Her claws look good still. Alfie's just hiding over there. He does that too when he's upset with me. He'll sit this way if I'm sitting up there. He usually faces me that way or that way so we can keep an eye on me. Yeah. And now we're destroying what smells like Dad. I see you pecking through the bars there with your little mouth. You're gonna be out too. Alfie doesn't get that on the backs of his feet though. I just went through his feet today. He's not too pissed at me because I can still tell he's a little bit upset. But he did let me brush him today. And Berta just doesn't care just as long as Dad comes back. That tail is ginormous. It's huge. It's like this palm of my hand there. And then the tail. Oh, we could have done a pole. What's he doing? Oh, he's been ripping that up, which he never usually does. Munch up his fleece. But I went in there and I cleaned up some of the loose hair after we brushed. I bet you it smells like me and he's upset. He doesn't usually do that. That's just in the last day or two he started doing that. He's upset with me. I don't think he thought I was coming back. Poor little dude. But they were all kind of upset from what the fiance says, especially big girl. Especially Big Berta. So I guess I'm the favorite. Oh, he's cleaning his tail. You cleaning your tail? You gonna lay down by Big Berta? See, the two of them are pretty comparable size-wise. They'll definitely make a good pair when she's spayed, which that day is fast approaching. I can't believe it. I remember when you were no bigger than a size 10 shoe with long ears and big eyes. Miss Berta. What's up, Elfie? You happy Miss Berta's sitting by you? Berta's just cooling down. We got her ice pack right here. She ran around a little. She messed with the stuffy mat. Or snuffy, whatever. Snuffy implies a snuffleupagus, which there are no snuffleupaguses located on here. Just treats and treasures for rabbits. I don't even think she got all. Let's see if she wants one. No? She's just kind of pushing it out of the way. She's hot. I'm not putting it directly on her, but right beside her. You always overheat, big girl. And let her ears cool down. Those still look pretty good though. They're not beet red. I'm just gonna let her relax. They're not doing anything. She's just being good. Now that I said that, she'll prove me wrong. Give her a cookie? I think I did. You already had one there. Yeah. You already had one. Oh, she chewed up her cat bed while I was gone, so that had to be removed from her house. Uh-oh. You're too hot. Yeah, you got open mouth a little bit. I was touching teethies. I'm gonna just kind of lay it up against her and cool her down a little bit quicker. She can still get away from it if she wants. I'm gonna kind of monitor. No, she likes that. Or she does it. She just moved it. Back to normal. Normal Berta. Alfie's just snoozing. I think these two would get along quite well. But you gotta get spayed. Okay. Yeah, poops. Now you're back to normal. Hi, girl. Look at him with his hand up like that. Are you waving to Berta? I think they do well together. They're the three sisters and him, but that's after Penny calms down. I can't imagine all, four of them together. I'm sure it would work. Obviously, this is the queen. What are we doing under there? That is a spot I don't like you in. Because I've seen your leavings. Yeah, you were chewing. She's trying to get his attention. Are you trying to get that boy's attention? You're saying, hey, I'm right here. Yeah, Big Berta. She just overheats so much. The last couple days weren't good for taking them outside. Way too hot. Way too hot. Giant rabbits and heat don't mix too well at all. Especially when they start pushing 17 pounds. It's like putting a 600-pound giant out in the heat. It's not gonna work well. She got beautiful ears. What are you doing all back there, smug like? His tail. It's a shiny propeller. Yeah, I know. I can't touch it. I can only touch it sometimes. Where are you going, Alfred? Big old yawn. He's still got food he's finishing. And started setting up. And then gave everybody dinner before started the live stream. And the slower eaters, I usually give a little bit more time to it. You need to let me pull that tassel, ma'am. I saw a tooth. Hey. Oh, shoot. Yeah, definitely missed these little guys. Oh boy, I didn't miss that as much, peeing and that part of it. What are you doing hiding in there? We all can see you. No, we can't. Where are you going? Berta down. Once the crates, your cilantro comes in. Oh boy. Little mellow nose. Right, who's outside? No, they're rabbits. Cat's upstairs right now. And she's eating separately. Especially when Berta's out. Because when Berta's loose, she thinks everything is hers. Oh boy. Hey, come on. Hey, no. Yeah. Because I chased you out of here. There's all this other stuff to do. You really shouldn't be eating all of that. Should pick the daisy. Why would you pick the daisy, young lady? Must taste better. Just a small snack. Just a small one. Oh, Berta. What are you doing up there? I was gonna grab my soda. You're gonna fall. Oop. She did not. She jumped off my hand. Damn it. Almost. I can't do it one-handed. What? Cookie jar? Berta? No. Berta? That doesn't go anywhere. It's blocked off from two different directions. You're not gonna fit back there. Oh, thank you, Hershey. Yeah, they should be. Berta seems just fine. Yeah. I'm gonna put her away and probably grab Cedra. She's been a little upset too. Yes. Hey, Berta. You're just happy Dad's back. That's it. That's all you care about. Big teethies. Yeah, you got big teethies. You got big girl teethies. Not tiny teethies. Her ears feel still pretty cool, but I want to get her cooled down a little bit more. She's still got to eat dinner. Finish her dinner, rather. Oh. Woo. Cheap soda. Cheap soda. It's a convention of the ears. Yeah, selfie. I see you, handsome guy. I see you, handsome boy. Berta wants to get in there. She says, if you just move this, I'll show you how to do it. He's so happy. He's so happy when the ladies come and visit him. Like that little hop he just did. He gets so excited for the girls. Especially Berta. Well, he's pooping right now, but he's excited. He's excited for you, you goober goat. We playing Clean of the Mountain. Queen of the Mountain. I'm surprised she picked that. Out of all the other kind of treats that are on here, she's more interested in the fresh clover. There's freeze-dried strawberries and hay toppings and everything else. Hi, Berta. Berta's a good girl. Yes. You're a hot girl. We're gonna put you back in your house, young lady. And we're gonna bring out his other friend, Cedra. Yeah, we got bunnies. We have 3 sisters, so this is one of them. That's the only boy that we have. That's Alfred. This is Alberta. Yes. She is the queen. We'll bring out her smaller sister, Cedra. You can give me a minute. I gotta put poor Miss Berta away so she can cool down on her stone. You can watch this boy munch for a minute. That's a terrible angle. I'm trying to do better. I know. Okay. It's okay. We gotta put you back in your house, little big girl. Yeah. Alright, CD. This is her smaller sister, Cedra. Or Cedrica. As soon as I told her it was her turn, she honked. They do understand. They really do. Which rabbits, they do kind of talk. Make kind of low frequency humming noises or honking. I don't know. Well, we thought she was a boy first because she was smaller. The males are usually smaller. So her name was, oh, I forget what it even was. Cedric. Yeah, Cedric. And then I wanted to kind of stay with that. At least the name. I'll give Alfie this if Berta doesn't want it. Yeah, he wanted it. That clover's gonna be gone. Oh, my knee. Mellow's just in there digging away. The only reason we have, there's another 2 rabbits that are there, but we kind of put that up as a buffer when the herd is out in the living room having playtime. Oh boy, you fell. CD. You're supposed to be the more graceful of the 2. Or 3, rather. I don't know what Penny's doing. She's playing with her sticks. Cedra, you are being naughty. Get out of there. They think you're a burglar. I had tennis balls out. I gotta do something with these to make them more appealing for them to play with. Alfie likes the big one I gave him, but then Cedra has one too. They all have a stuffed Mellow, stuffed animals. Other rabbit toys. Yeah, what is all that? But I don't want her going over and bothering or starting a fight with any of the other girls. Because Berta's laying down in her house right there. She has Lydia from Beetlejuice, and then he has Beetlejuice. And then Penny's got a Jelly Belly Easter Bunny. He's going nuts. Cedra's got a whole pile, but Penny's got some up in her loft area. CD's got a dinosaur, Donald Duck, the Squishmallow. Berta's got another lizard right there. That's been her buddy since she was little. Yes, CD. Are you down there? Oh, are you so happy? You want a cookie, CD? Here. She's very happy. It's just a littler version of Berta. Yeah, I forgot. You don't like to be touched when you're eating. You don't like to be touched. She's so happy. Penny throwing one of her sticks or something. I don't know. See, draw. Okay, what's your end game? You're trapped. Yeah. You're trapped. CD, I know you're very tall. CD, hop. Can you hop? Can you hop? No, we're a tired girl now. I see you potted a little over there too. Yeah, you guys didn't have 2 times a day out. A day and a half I was gone. I think he ate all that clover already. Yep, it's gone. Oh boy, look at all the hair. I just cleaned that not too long ago. Guess that's why I got that Bissell with the weird attachment. I'll try that on it. I don't like to over clean this chair. I think I've steam cleaned it like twice. And just light oil. It's ancient. Where are you? I see ears over there. Little Cadbury. Yeah, there's treats. Oh boy. Where did we go? Just did a big old U-turn. Yeah, you're a little overheated. Okay. I think what's happening is Mello is digging, which makes CD frustrated because she can't get in there. Cedra. Cedra. You naughty little girl. Come on out. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. You're not being good right now. No, no, no. You binkied right into the cookie jar, ma'am. Are you a baby? Come here, baby, CD. She's trying to open it. You poor baby. Were you starved when I was gone? Were you starved? Yeah, you're back to your usual self now. Yes, good girl. Okay, I'll move my paw. There's a nice way to ask. There's a nice way to ask. Oh. Poor Alfred already looks tired. Poor baby. He was very, very upset with me. Took him like a good 30 minutes for him to even give me a boop when I got back. You girls did right away. Yeah. Baby CD. You're just a baby. Let's see your snoot. Is it wet? Yeah, I should probably put her in her house. Here. You gotta let out Peepaw. Peepaw. Penny Peepaws. She'll be the next one out. I'll probably get CD to follow me back for a cookie. Look at how they spread their little feet. They don't have paws like cats. It's like a hoof, but it's not a hoof. It's weird. Miss Cadbury. She'd probably be a good partner for Alfie too. That's why I think the two sisters and him. I'd like it to be the three, but I don't think Penny's gonna get along with him. Penny doesn't really get along with many people, or, well, rabbits. Rabbits are people. It's all the different personalities. You just yawned again. I just yawned. Baby CD, you go back in your house for a cookie? She normally does. She'll follow me. What? See, draw? No. See, draw. She's testing the boundaries. Alfie's just, why don't you lay down? I hate how they make these things. My foot got caught in one of these a while back. It actually bruised the bottom of my damn foot. You try to go over them, and they don't look that tall until you try to do it. And then just the way that they're designed, it just... They're good for some when you need something cheap and fast, but there's no such thing as cheap and fast. They're just kind of junk. What is he eating? Oh, his toilet paper tube. What are we doing? That's baby CD. And you got Mello digging like a nutcase in the background. Oh, where did you go? It's the thing about having a black rabbit. It'll be right in front of you. You won't even realize it. You guys just blend in. Where'd she go? I'm gonna put her back away and we're gonna let out Miss Paw. This might take a minute. You can watch him furiously nibble something. Feeding. Come on, girl. What's this? Come on. Come on, CD. Cedra, you're missing cookie time. Come on, girl. Out. Come on. Come on. Very good girl. Good girl. Yes. Paw. Paw. Okay. Oh, this isn't gonna last long. Not gonna last. We got Peepaw out. She's another one of the 3 sisters, but she's the smallest. CD went right back into her house just for the cookie. She followed me the entire way there once I got her interested. Which we've been working on that. Elfie's pretty good with it. Not so good. Usually gotta get Berta calm and then carry her back. Hi, little Peepaw. Peepaw. Hi, Peepaw. Yeah, that's that little black and white rabbit you don't like. And Peepaw tried to sneak into his cage like the first week he was here. Tried to go the back way and smush flat. She got a little bit of fur taken out of her side because Elfie didn't like her that close to his new house. Peepaw was pretty sad. She built a nest when I was gone. Peepaw. Peepaw, peepaw. Hey. She never listens. Peepaw, peepaw. Come on. Go peepaw. Go peepaw. Go peepaw. I just gave her a cookie. Penelope. Come on, baby Penny. He's just eating. Oh, he's excited. He's like, my turn is coming up soon, Dad. Yeah, I know. Peepaw is still out. Okay, no. Peepaw, peepaw. Peepaw, peepaw. Peepaw, peepaw. Peepaw, peepaw. Come on, peepaw. Come on. She's a tough little rabbit. You are. That's a baby peepaw. I don't trust her in that corner. Ever since Berta got the bright idea that she was going to try to munch on those. What a binky. That was a pretty spectacular one. Oh my. We got two. No. You distract me with your acrobatism. There we go. There's another one. Excuse me. My burger and onion rings is not sitting too well. Whew. Are you a binking baby? Hi, penny peepaws. Look at these tails. Ugh. Her little lip is so funny. They're pink. Just the contrast of the black over the top on her snoot. She looks goofy. These are all the dwarf's poos. She's marking them. Yeah, I know. You gotta mark everything. It all belongs to the peepaw. The peepaw. Your furious little paintbrushes of potty. What are we doing, Peepaw? No. You're gonna upset that old grandma up there knitting us hat for her grandson. Or granddaughter. Are you the granddaughter? She binkied away from me. Now we're over there running amok. Yes, the fireplace instruments. Oh, come on, Peepaw. Why are you all puffballed? Come on, out of here. No, come on, Miss Puffball. Come on. I was gonna give her a cookie. She won't take it, but we'll try. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think it's her intention to fight, though. I don't think it is. I think she just has no idea of another rabbit's space. I don't think Penny's wired quite right. Because all the other rabbits, we are still busy investigating every little nook and cranny and marking everything that we've seen countless days before. I thought she was gonna fall. So I was like ready to run over there. Here. Eat your cookie. Eat the cookie, you goon. See, and all the other girls, they took a cookie right away. She's been out for a while now, causing havoc. Does it smell like Berta? There's a cookie. She took a bite. Oh dear. She actually nipped me on my butt when I came home. I was in her enclosure and then she wasn't paying attention to her close enough, I guess, and she decided Dad's butt was a good target for her rage. I wasn't expecting it either. She just all of a sudden, like you were taking a nip out of a juicy apple. Oh. I even dressed the part today. I got my Detective Bee sweater on from Halloween. It's all covered in fur. So I was brushing Alfie earlier. What are we doing, Peepaw? Oh no. That's not a good idea. I don't even know how I did that. But I got her down safely. That's crazy. That's like 2 feet. She had no problem jumping that vertically. I don't like when she does that. I really don't like when he jumps too high. I just don't want him to break a leg or something weird. That's why I put that carpet down, just so it didn't slide when he hit the floor. So they noticed that when they were babies, when they were just walking on a empty floor like this, it's too slippery for them and they don't get good traction and they freak out a little. Okay. How about some pets? How about some pets? Is it petting time yet, Penny? Oh, it's petting time. Why don't you chill? You're okay. Peepaw, peepaw. You're okay. Yeah, you poor little girl. You just want to be friends with everybody. You don't understand why they won't let you be part of the gang. I can relate. I can relate. It's okay. It's okay. We can make our own gang. I'm not really part of anyone's gang either. I'm not cool enough to hang out with Elfie anymore. We'll start the Peepaw gang. Come here, Penny. Poor little Penny. Yeah, there's no way if anyone would have adopted her, they would have kept her. She's high energy. But she can also be really sweet. And you like to cuddle and be snuggled, which is awesome. I like snuggly buns. Yes. You're okay. You could have ate more. I was just giving you a pet. And she's up there. I brought out extra towels just in case somebody had an accident or had to break up a fight or put someone away. Usually kind of like a bath sheet or something like that is just a good thing to have out if you are bonding rabbits or have multiple of them. It's a good idea not to break it up by using your bare hand, just kind of using something soft like that to kind of either kind of wrap them up or just blind them. It's a lot like kind of what I used to do with turtles. I used to rescue a lot of turtles, but bigger snapping turtles, they're easier to handle if you just kind of cover their eyes. They just kind of zone out. It's the same thing that rabbits do to a certain extent. It'll help them be calm. Not her so much. It just makes her cluck. That's why I usually just gotta pick her up and pray for the best. The last couple times though, I've had to cover her because she kicks a lot, but not at the best times. Hey, can we cool it on the furniture I do have that's paid off? I don't have money to buy new stuff. I'm poor. It's all hand-me-downs. Why nothing matches. And then the lamps that I rewired back there. I gotta rewire that other one. I gotta see if I can find that switch. I gotta do that one over there. That hurricane lamp. I rewired that one too. And that one. I wanted a matching set. What are we doing? You're just gonna rage in the play castle? Who's that knocking on my hole? Weasel, weasel, if you please'll. Hi. She gave me a kissy. What are we doing? What are we doing in there, Penny? I can see you in the window. Her mouth. Oh, yeah, that's right. Berta pottied over here. It smells like potty. She pottied right there when I first let her. Hi, Penny. All I can see is an ear. She's trying to sneak back over to that corner. Hey. Let's. Come on. No. It doesn't mean boop boop. Yeah. And then Binky away. Here. Just chill, little one. Just chill. Just chill and get some good head pets. Your ears are very warm. Here. I'll put this by you. It's an ice pack. You're okay, girl. Your poor little snoot. You have the cutest little snoot. She must have some hair on her eye. Ooh, she likes that. Look at those whiskers. The whiskers. It must be like the human equivalent of getting a good temple rub. Ooh. Look at that. Those are whiskers going. Whiskers are going. Little Penny. What are we going to do with you, little one? You don't even want cookie. I'm just going to let her cool down for a little bit and just chill. Yeah. She's a little different. She likes all kinds of pets. All kinds of pets. Don't you, Penny? Especially your special friend 8. Especially your special friend. She's gonna be coming back in a couple days. She won't be so lonely. Poor little puffball. You're a puffball. You're a little puffball. Gotta put it a little more on her just to help cool her down. That brown spot is really lightening up. Only spot of brown on her. So she's not just an all black and white rabbit. I found that funny. And I kind of noticed that right away when she was very curious when we were looking at all the baby bunnies in the pen. She kept coming up and trying to see what we were doing. You were worried about your sister Alberta and where she was going. And we didn't end up taking her right away. We ended up taking you and little Ceedie. And then we had to go back for Alberta. I felt bad. If I would have went back in there, I probably would have taken 3-4 more. And 4 little babies. Yeah. I'm wondering what the heat is, because he's not looking like he's having such a good time. Or he's falling asleep. I think he's falling asleep. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, Alfie's not feeling so good either, Pennies. He looks tired. You hear something outside. You hear something outside? I'm probably gonna turn up the air conditioning a little bit. Usually it's too damn cold in here. Oh, are we regenerated? You got such big feeties. Yeah, we can give more pets. Doesn't mean petting time's up. Why don't you lay back down, girl? There you go, Pennies. You're such a cute baby. I think you're a little overheated, though. No. You don't want Cookie. I'm gonna put poor Miss Peepaw away. And we'll let out. She's worried about where he was going. She's like, I'm right here. You're not paying attention to me, Peepaw. Poor little paw. You're so little. You're so little. You ate your cookie, Penny. Good girl. Her ears feel cooler now. He heard the C word. Ow! This is a Peepaw. Alright, I'm gonna put her away. This is a Peepaw. Peepaw, Peepaw. You standing there waiting for your turn now? Oh shit. I don't have a thing to put under there. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Let me just do that because I don't want them going under there. Okay, down, Alfie. I don't want you getting hurt. Oh! You almost tripped me, damn. Oh shit, we can't have this out with him because he'll try to go up top. And he can't fit out of the top here. Sorry, Alfie. I know, it sucks being big. I was pretty ginormous growing up too, and you could never fit inside the stuff that other kids were having fun with. Like Power Wheels. Like Power Wheels. You could probably fit in a Power Wheel. But you are the size of a large toddler. Oh. And he found some goodies he wants. Oh, my knees. Yeah, Dad brought all kinds of good stuff back. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff there. Except Penny ate her cookie, so there's no more cookie. You so happy? Hey, buddy. Oh my. I think he's done being mad at me. I think that's what that means. You done being mad? Oh. What was that? Is that your happy dance? Yeah. You're not going under there. I got stuff in front of it. Come on. Nope. Yep, Dad had to get creative. So I had to use what was there. I'm not stuffing them all the way under so it steps in case you do want to go up. But you're not going under. You will get stuck. You will get stuck. Hi, Miss Maribel. We got my big galoot out. My big galoot. He was a little bit upset with me. So I've been absent for a little bit. He was very excited to see Berta. He was actually binking in his house when Berta came out to visit him. Where are you going, little one? We happy, Alfie? Happy Alfie. I did brush him today too, so he's a little peeved about that, but I think he's over most of that stuff. He looks a lot better. At least now that I'm home. I was worried about the little guy. Most nights I sleep next to him. That's the way it's been since I got him. And Berta, when I moved her out into the dining room, I had to sleep next to her for 3 days. Look at the queen. I just turned up the air conditioning. She looks cozy. She's right by that vent, which I usually close it about halfway so it diffuses a little bit slower, so it's not directly blowing on them. And then I cap it off entirely in the winter time so it's not as hot over there. Excuse me, big sir. You're gonna have to buy 2 plane seats. This is not a TSA checkpoint. You can't be in here. This is a restaurant. There's an old woman back there. She's peeling taters. You leave the midgets alone? I wonder how that is for different breeds of rabbits to see each other. Do they think they're freaks? Probably wondering why they're so small and fluffy. Probably thinks every rabbit's like him. Are you a munchin'? He's over there crunching and a munchin'. Yeah, there's all sorts of treats. Oh. Alfred? You're fine, but you can't be in there. That was me thumping. You're okay. Hey. You're fine. No. You're not going under there. He did listen, though. Alfred. He's gonna try to go in the other way. He actually came when he was called. You good boy. That deserves a cookie. That deserves a cookie. If I can find them. Now I'm getting hot. Holy cow. I put on a sweater because I was cold. You're fine. You're a baby. It's okay. You're just little. I'll protect you, babies. You're okay. Yes. I'm not doing it right. Elfie, you're getting big eyes. Ah. Alfred Allen, you're pottying. I just saw you potty. Alfred Allen. That was naughty. I think he's marking it because of the other rabbits. That's the only reason he's peeing over there. You're gonna get a spanking. Whoop, 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 whoop. You're gonna get a spanking on your little hinder. Your little hinder. No, Mr. Hinders. You're a hinder. I could scoop you. You don't let me scoop you as much as you used to. You're supposed to be a little scooper. Yeah. I'm just looking, Dad. I'm just looking. I need to find a way over to Alberta. He usually doesn't. He's been coming a lot calmer. Now he's just loafed, munching. I see a tassel. See, he's done with that for today. Should I use those? He does look a lot better. He's got a lot less stragglers. Didn't take too much out of him either. And just evened out the sides and got a little bit lower. What do you got hanging out of your mouth? Hi, Alfie. You pet your ear? No. It's like, Dad, leave me alone. No. Yeah, you know you're not supposed to be over there. You're pushing the limit. You're just straddling. No. Alright, you were a good boy. I'll give you a cookie. I don't like him over there because there was one time, well, 2 times on one of the live streams, he goes over there, old ladies scare him, and then he ends up hurting himself. Last time he broke off one of his little pointer finger claws. All I did is thump with my hand on the ground. Told him no. He's a pretty smart little dude. He is. Not quite a loaf, more of a Qdoba burrito. You're more round than anything else. Yes, I see you. This is the way he came up after doing his sticks too. He likes to put it in between the bars so he doesn't have to hold on to it, so he can eat it. Well, he sits there like that. You look like you're wearing a monocle. See that line? Almost looks like he's wearing a monocle. Your little designs. Must be where you wash your face. I know you're tired. We'll let the grandmas out for a little bit. I don't want to push him too hard because he hasn't been as active the last 2 days, so he's a little overheated. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not trying to have him overheat in the house. I just lowered the temperature to 68. We'll let him cool down. Plus we got ye old ceiling fan. Oh, if I can ever get up. These stupid things. But it worked for what I needed, which was just to keep him out of there for a minute. Oh, let's see what the grannies do. They're waiting. That's unusual. They ate their whole dinner too. Oh, they were just talking. Oh shoot. As I left that whole door open. And Alfie didn't try to escape. No idea where Mello just went. Okay, there she is. The tiny teachers. Yeah, he's just cooling down. He's been drinking a lot more water than he usually does too, which is a good thing. I haven't cut back on vegetables, but with it being summer, Even with them being indoor friends, they definitely know it's hot outside. And these grandmas. Where are you going, Granny? Yes, boop, boop. Let me give you a pet. She didn't like that. You do not need to go over by Berta. You will lose that battle 100% of the time. I wonder how many Bertas it would take, or how many marshmallows it would take to make a Berta. I think Mellow might just be around 4 pounds. That might be being generous. Checking to see if Storm is coming out. Actually, it's Mellow. Oh, I can bring their playhouse back down. I can tell whose house this was in. Look at all those holes. Chomp, 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 chomp. Miss Alberta. I might have to cut this one. She knows she's supposed to be able to get over there, but the way I set it up, she can't. Hey, what's up? We were hanging out with the extra floofy sisters. Oh, I was just hanging out with the little ones right now. I haven't been, oh, I've been out of town for like 2 days or so, 2.5, something like that. They were still getting outside, like, time and stuff to run around, but kind of catching up on that. I think you're the only other person on here besides the cardboard bunny lady that has floofy ones like this. So I'm just hanging out with the dwarf sisters right now, and then we'll go back and we'll say hi to Miss Ruby in the back room. Alfie was already out, but he was getting a little too overheated. So now he's just relaxing in his house. And these girls won't be out for too much longer. She's kind of mean to her sister, though. Sometimes. A little marshmallow. They're not too into the fresh clover. I brought them, and everybody's lips have been all over it, though. Oh, she found something she likes. They're all searching for treats. They're checking each other's work. You guys don't want Daisy Stum? No. Huh. Stormy wanted the clover. Yes, I see you. I didn't give them too much clover. You can only give them small amounts of clover because of the protein that's in the plant itself. So you only give them small amounts kind of periodically throughout the day. Well, once in the morning, afternoon snack when I get home from work. You can't have any more cookies. No. You're too fat. You're too fat. But you're so cute. Yeah, you have the most feathered hair that I've ever seen. Oh boy, where did that little one go? She's always... What are we doing? She's just back here. She's not peeing. I think she got lost. Oh, that's pretty neat. I didn't get much anything. We set off fireworks. I think that was the day, a couple days after. Oh, my dad had a bunch of artillery shells left over. We strung them all together with slow burn fuse and different stuff. I wish I would have got some candy. I was stuck working. Oh, it's never as fun because the ones, I don't know, they didn't seem to go that high, and there were a lot of duds, but they've been sitting around for a long time. He actually has property where he can do that. Okay, that's far enough. Come on, you gotta go back. Yeah, just the big ones. They're probably about like that big one, like around like softball or tennis ball size. We live in a state where you don't need any kind of special permitting as long as you got the land and your neighbors are understanding. It's kind of okay. That doesn't mean you don't get idiots where I live, which is closer in the city, that just throw the crap in the middle of the street and let it go off. Yeah, and we didn't do it. I was probably 3 hours away from where I live. And their closest neighbor is like a quarter mile, so they really didn't mind. I don't usually spend my money like that, though. I never bought any. I haven't bought fireworks or bought. Oh, I could probably say the last 19 years. Haven't bought anything. It's such an epic waste of money. I think for that same amount of money, you could do something that doesn't just do it once. I don't know. That's just my thought, though. I can see why it's neat, though, doing your own. We used to do them way, way back in the day. We used to do it a lot more, especially every 4th of July, but lately, with the price of everything, it's not really worth it. All these guys did pretty well. Even they had a display pretty close to the house, and they didn't get upset or anything. Or scared. Storm is busy tonight. She is very busy. We're looking for cookies and treats with their tiny little mustache. You guys got identical ones. I thought Where they all look like that. One little dude is a cute looking mix. He's like Lionhead and something else. He gets scared too really easily. But if I'm here with him, he's fine. And they don't like too much. There's actually, when I think I was doing that live stream on the 4th, he had some bottle rocket. It hit one of the upstairs windows and actually put a crack in it. Thankfully, I knew a guy that came and did the kind of epoxy repair to it, because where it was a story and a half up, and I wasn't going to go onto a ladder and do all that. But if I was even closer to the city, I'd get to deal with what my other friend deals with. It's usually celebratory gunfire. Which actually, when I used to work downtown, that was pretty standard. 4th of July and New Year's. People just pointing their guns to the sky and letting her rip. Which is a terrible idea. I'm probably gonna put these guys away and we can go say hello and goodnight to Miss Ruby. I might let Bert out one more time because she's a goon. There was a forensic files like that where somebody shot like I think it was a 44 Magnum a quarter mile away, and it actually killed someone at a parade. And they somehow put that all together and put the guy behind bars for negligent use of a firearm, which that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it was a story about some guy on the 4th of July took out a 44 Magnum, which is like a big handgun. It's a cowboy. And shot it up into the air and hit someone like a mile and a quarter away. They actually killed the guy. They thought it was a heart attack, and then they did a coroner's autopsy and found the slug. But it went down. And based on that, they were able to tie it to his handgun because of the grooves in the rifling. Yeah. That's an old one, when the forensic files was on court TV. I don't understand that question entirely. My thing is usually, I'll clarify that I guess a little bit. It's usually with gun safety or anything firearm or explosive related. Oh yeah, the autopsy. Oh, yeah. With the trajectory of the bullet that it entered down instead of up. That usually happens when you point a pistol or a rifle up. Some of the safety courses that I took, even when I was taking like hunter's safety, and that you always got to think about what's your target and beyond, is what they always try to teach you. And a lot of people don't understand so that it travels and still gives that lethal capability 2-3 miles, something even like a .223 caliber. You're talking about it still has lethal velocity, 3 miles out, which it can do depending on the trajectory. So yeah, stupid stuff that I know for no reason other than all the stupid stuff I've done. I used to go quite regularly. Actually, when I was up, we went and stopped at or I did, target range that's run by the state and DNR, but it's a public shooting range that's run by the state, but it's got all the berms and baffles, and I only shoot at paper targets. I don't hunt. Never really have. I don't see the thrill. Only thing I really do anymore is catch and release fishing. Watch your little face. There you go. Sorry, girl. Anyway, I will go see what's up with Miss Ruby. Bring her some treats. You okay, big buddy? You can have a cookie piece because you look so sad. Are you sad? I know, big buddy. You gotta change your house around tomorrow. Oh, I stepped on this potty. Hi, Berta. Are you a cookie monster? And she has the Lydia stuffed mellow. And Elfie has the Beetlejuice one. She ruined her platypus. She chewed the fingers off. Hi, pretty penny. Hi, pretty penny. A milk thing. I don't know what it's called. I missed something. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna turn the camera off, or maybe? No. I moved that stupid shit. That's a robot I made. I don't know why. Oh, it's a mess in here. Where are you hiding, old girl? Yeah, this got slid over more, and I don't like it. Oh, she didn't even touch her food. Here she comes. Well, let me get one. Let me get one. Hi, Ruby. She was pretty upset with me too. They all miss their dad. I don't know what would happen to them all. I wasn't here. I still have 2 other people to help. They just wouldn't be as fun. She destroys her sticks. I'm just looking what you've been up to. Oh my. Please don't nip. Here. You can have one more. Okay, you're getting... She gets a little startled. Oh, with these damn cow tail wrappers. Oh, I don't know either. Yeah, I live in the U.S. too. The Midwest region, obviously, by my goofy ass accent. Hi. 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 Hi, pretty girl. She likes that. Surprised she hasn't eaten her dinner yet. She picks at it kind of slow though. What? It's still me. You sniffing other rabbits. I've been out there a couple times. Oregon. Been to Eugene. Been out to Washington too, Koala. Portland was horrible. What are we doing? Oh my. We so happy. I think the best part of it was going on hikes, like out. We went to, I think that was Rattlesnake Trail. You go up that kind of smaller elevation mountain. I think that was Washington. Did go to Mount Rainier. We did go to Ape Cave. Did go to Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens was probably the best out of the whole trip. We went up to the top of the mountain to the observatory. Then we hiked around kind of the lower trails. Found a whole bunch of old logging equipment, like big diesel trucks that were buried in lava flows, like silt and debris. That was crazy that stuff is still out there. That was the neatest part of the trip, is seeing some of the abandoned buildings that were buried. And there's a lot of neat stuff out there. Beautiful for the outdoors. Definitely, I'm gonna have to come back someday. I'd like to hike again out that way. I think we were staying kind of close to there was like an old Civil War fort, and there was a museum for Grant, I think it was, but it was still like an active army barracks at one time, especially during World War II. Oh, I forget what the hell that was called. Oh, it'll probably come to me as soon as I get off of here. It was a national park. I remember there was some older kind of boomer dude. He was talking to one of these homeless guys that was just in there kind of bumming around because it's free to the public on certain days. It's probably just getting in and out of the rain and air conditioning and fresh water. He was telling the older dude, the boomer, yeah, I'm homeless, blah, 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 this and that. And the older boomer dude, without missing a beat, is like, that sounds like an awful lot of work. Just, it was funny. What is this called? What is this? This is a full flop. You don't ever usually do this. Oh, what was the name of that place? It was a Civil War fort, but it also was like an early frontier settlement. They have it all set up with the wooden stockades and all that stuff. Wish I could remember the name of that place. Had a blacksmith shop in there too, and kind of remnants of the old fort, but that goes back to like colonial days. Some of the first settlers out that way. Why are you so calm tonight? Oh my, that's what it was. She made a noise. I don't know if you guys heard it. She went bonk. Oh, did you take it back? Okay. You don't need to be silly. You had a butt tough. You had a butt tough. Please don't bite. Please don't bite. What are we doing? Ruby. Are you so happy? I think it's time to go to bed. It might have been It might have been. But they had like Civil War houses that were like Ulysses S. Grant lived there for a time. It was a restaurant. I remember that. We tried to get in there and it was like you needed reservations like a month in advance. It was like the History Channel threw up all over the landscape. Every house on that block was, oh, it was this person and they lived there and oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah. I think it might have been, I'm not 100% sure, but they had like period actors every day, a blacksmith shop, then they had remnants kind of the old fort. But it was an old British fort originally, and then they kind of recreated it. It was an interesting place to visit. And it was part of the local park system, so if you had a pass, it was free. But I even think like general admission was only like a couple bucks. And then they had an aeronautics museum too. I remember that, but that was on the other side of the place. It wasn't as big as like the EAA or anything like that, but they had a fair amount of planes in there. Alright, that's cool. Have a good night, man. They're not going to be on too much longer because Ruby's got to get to bed. And Dad's got to clean up a million messes. Yeah. From those younger buns. Hi, girl. She looks slightly upset. You pooping? Because I stole her tuft of fur from her butt. I stole your fur. I wish it was a little easier brushing her sometimes. Yeah, you old bossy lady. You gotta make angry piggy noises. Yeah. I don't like angry piggy noises. I think she ate all the clover I put in here. Yeah. It's gone. Only a couple strands she didn't want that were really desiccated. She's upset I moved stuff. You're okay. That sounds more familiar. Yeah, and it had a museum. That's right. I haven't been out that way in a good long while. That Portland trip was weird. My ex and I went out there, I think it was like Mother's Day or something like that. Get down off the airplane and checked into the hotel and just wanted to lie there a minute and decompress. And then they listened to the news, local news. It was talking about some guy cut his mom's head off and was parading it around in a store, a grocery store. I was just like, this can't be real. Just Portland in general is just, I don't know. There's a lot of good people there, but it was weirder than ever any place that I've ever been. And I lived in Maryland for quite a long time. Maryland was weird too, though. Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, just in general. That was another weird trip. You ready to go to bed, old girl? Look at that snoot. That's a snoot. You got snoots. Snoots. You got snoots. Are you happy, Ruby? You can't get out that way. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I think we moved you closer over this way. See, she'll try to hide underneath that. That's how she sleeps sometimes. I'll come in there and she's like that. I don't know why she does that. But look at her. She's comfortable. She just... That's how she does it. I remember on the other side, though, they had like an aeronautics museum. That was kind of neat going through there. What's the matter, Robes? You want it the other way? She usually likes it that way. I think a lot of times she waits to eat. She kind of spreads it out throughout the night. The other rabbits just pound it. And I think once she realized that the food isn't going anywhere, she can eat at her own pace, which is one different behavior that I've noticed from her. I mean, when we first got her, though, she wasn't too keen on people. What are you doing, Roby? Wish I could get that other tuft. I don't know what she's doing. And she's got more pellets in here if she wants them. She likes messing with that stuffy mat. Ruby. You're gonna get stuck back there again. You going to bed? Alright. Yeah, she's going to bed. I'm gonna go wash my hands and we'll go say goodnight to the other babies. Give old girl one more cookie. Yeah, you knew exactly what that sound was. You did a binky and ran over. I thought I saw one. Let me look. Thought I saw a mark. Hey, happy girl. You're so happy. I know. Cookies. That's it for cookies. I'll get you the other piece. Hold on. I don't have any. You missed one. Watch out. Here. There. See, I was helping. I was helping. You don't need to be sassy. I was helping. Yeah. The reason why I said I have to wash my hands is because she has eviniculi or had it. That's why she's a solo bun. And you're just binking. Oh my. Ow! That hurt. Now you're trying to make it up to me. Ow, ow, ow. That's always. Oh. Ow, my knee. Watch out. Watch out, Rubes. Can you go this way? Watch out. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Alright, Miss Ruby. Good night, good friend. You can go bed. You go bed. You can eat the rest of your food. Alright, Miss Ruby. Oh, I know. It's bedtime. It's bedtime, big girl. Alright. I gotta wash my hands before I say goodnight to babies. Here, you can look at Berta's snoot. Oh, that might not be a good idea. She likes to destroy things. Look at Tiny CD. Alright, girls. Good night, CD. Good night, pretty girl. My hands are a little wet. I'll slick her hair back for her. Good night, Peepaw Penny. That's Peepaw Penny. Good night, big girl. And Berta, I don't trust you, so we'll do it this way. Because you will rush out. Oh boy, I need to clean all this up. Good night, Mr. Alfie. And say good night to everyone. He says good night. The old ladies. Yeah, I'll open it back up your courtyard, girls. And put the courtyard back together so they can frolic around in the night, which they don't do too much of. Thank you, everyone, showing up and having nice stuff to say. Yeah, that's gonna do it from this madhouse. I gotta clean up. Thank you, everybody, again, and good night. We appreciate it. Good night. Good night, Mr. Alfie.